Oh, hello. Today I'm going to go over this power of three questions. So given an integer n, return true if it is a power of three. Otherwise, return false. So it's a power of three, such as so that an integer n, the power of three is an integer x, such that n equals to 3 to the x. So it's pretty straightforward that the problem is asking for the input of an integer n and the output a Boolean number, a Boolean value. And then it sets an integer n such that, so from here, the minimum x, the minimum integer x would be 0, because if it goes negative, for example, -1, then n is not going to be an integer. So, which means the constraint, so x is greater than equals to 0. And on the other hand, n is greater or equal than 1. So, to check whether it's a power of 3, so in the match stage, haven't seen similar problem before, but it's kind of similar to modulus, post modulus problem, and also integer division problem. So let's go to the plan. First of all, I'm going to check if n is less than 1. If yes, just return false. Then I'm going to check. So the thought process is that I do a while loop to check if n mod 3 is equals to 0. If it's not, it's absolutely not a power 3. So if n mod 3 is 0, I'm going to divide it by 3 and then go so on and so forth until for example, I do the case of 27. So if input is 27, the first I get will be 9 and 3 and 1, and 1 mod 3 will be 1. So I need to check check if n is equal to 1 at last. So it's like it's power of 3, and so if n is less than 1, I'm going to return false. So while n mod 3 is equal to 0, I'm going to do the n equals to n divided by 3. After that, return n equals to 1. So for example, if I have 3, I have a 7. So 7 mod 3 is not 0. 7 mod 3 is 1. But since it is not 0, it will not go through this process. So it will check 7, is it equals to 1? It's not, so I can write the test function for it. N is equal to 27. -1, and then it is so let's run it. So it should be true, false, false, not true, false, false. So and another number, for example, 15 and 80. So false, false, true, false, false. It should be false, false, true, false, false. So that's pretty much it. And the complexity of this method, the time complexity with log of n, because I divided by 3 each time in the while loop. And then the space complexity is all of 1 because I don't use any extra space. That's pretty much it.